Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video because I'm actually going to be creating a prayer closet. So, I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but the corner that I will be using for my prayer closet was used for storage. So I had a lot of my daughter's like toys in there, clothes, just a ton of stuff. So I never got around to it, but I'm going to do it today, so I'm very excited. I did have a prayer closet before, and right in the left-hand corner of the closet, next to my dresser, and under a shelf, I had this like little area that I could get under and that I could sit. So I created this like last year, and in this corner you guys can see I just had a couple pictures of my family and also some stickers from Bible study books that I've gotten, and then a few printout quotes that I had. So that was like my little corner. And I made it shortly after I became a Christian. I can't really remember what month, but yeah, it was just like my special little corner. I really loved it. My brother ended up moving in and we shared a space, so I could no longer use that closet area for my prayer closet. It actually now is full of clothes because I had to make room. So I'm making a new one today and I'm very excited to do this. So I will also include pictures of what this prayer closet is going to look like. Last night I did already take out all of this stuff, and I went through papers, I recycled papers, threw away stuff, donated stuff, and all that. So it looks so much better when we're going to start this today, but I'm super excited to do this with you guys. I hope this will inspire you to create your own prayer space, your own prayer closet, and just in general, a special place where you can go with the Lord and be still and be quiet. And you know, it can be your special meeting place. I feel like it's just so beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It's going to be a combination of me doing a voiceover and kind of like a time lapse. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the before. This is stuff that I've organized and sorted. And this is everything that has been stored back here in this corner. So this is what the beginning process looks like. I have to move out this crib, empty out the drawers, and I will also be cleaning everything and just dusting and just making sure it is just exactly how I want it to be. So we're gonna first start out by moving everything out, everything off these shelves, moving this out, finding a new space for it, and go ahead and vacuum, dust, and spray things down. Now that I'm done with the cleaning, I'm going to move on to decorating this shelf that I have right here. I have some decorative pieces, and then I'm also going to be adding my books. And later on in this video, I will be doing a full tour so you guys will be able to see everything that I used. I am now starting on my wall, so I'm going to go ahead and hang up these post-it notes, and then I'm going to move on to the opposite wall and start hanging up my pictures, artwork, and scriptures. To hang up all of my prayers, I'm going to be using these command strips. I really liked how this turned out, and honestly, this is my favorite part of the closet. So I went ahead and measured them out based on my liking, and then I'm going to go ahead and just hang up my prayers. The very last thing that I'm going to do is fill up the drawers. So in this second drawer, I just have office supplies and writing utensils. And in this bottom drawer, I'm putting all of my devotionals, studies, and journals. Alrighty you guys, so my prayer closet is finished, so I'm going to do a little tiny tour. I do just want to say this was me simply building my prayer closet. I plan to do some organization videos and just kind of update this space and get some more decorations for it. So I'll probably do like a whole shop with me and like updated prayer closet video where I get cute decorations and things. So stay tuned for that. But this is what my closet turned out to be like. I'm so excited. I love it. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. As you guys know, I have like this walk-in area in my room. And the first thing you see is this shelf right here. On the left-hand side, I just have a couple of my books. And then I have a little light because I do share a room with my daughter, so I may have to turn this light off. So I have a light here. And then just to kind of hold the books up, I have a candle. I may get some cute little like bookends or something like that in the future. But this is what I have for now. Also, everything in here was things that I already had, so it made it super easy to create this closet. And by the way, this candle I've had since my little cat Dora was here with us, and we burned it all the time when she was with us still, so it just reminds me of her, and I just kind of kept it. But moving along, under here is kind of where the prayer closet actually starts. These are little post-it notes of words I get from God, whether it's through prayer or during my devotional times. Sometimes he just speaks things to me, and when he does, I like to immediately write them down. So this section of the prayer closet right here is just going to be the words that I receive through God during those times of prayer or during devotion or even worship or even throughout the day. So I'm going to start the sticky notes all down here. All the stuff that you guys are going to see in just a second are things from my previous prayer closet, and even when I had to get rid of my old prayer closet, things that I have kept, and I'm just going to keep adding to it all. So we're going to continue on down here. And this is what the actual prayer closet looks like. I can stand up. I have so much room in here. So continuing on to this shelf, I actually used to have clothes hanging right here, and bear with me, Chance was helping me film, but then Novella got fussy, so he had to step away. But this is where I actually used to hang my clothes, because this used to be like my literal closet. But I'm thinking of getting some sort of hangable organization thing that I can add here. Up top, the only other thing I really have is my water baptism certificate from my wonderful church. I'm so thankful to be a part of Radiant, and I actually need to get a new frame for this because you guys can actually see it's broken. But this I will be displaying September 2nd, 2020. I do have my baptism footage on YouTube and my testimony, so I'll link those down below as well. But then we're going to move up, let's see here, and I might have to just take some of these things down. So up here, you guys saw me putting up, I do have this beautiful cross that my parents gifted to me when I got baptized. So thankful, and it's just the baptism blessing cross, and it says, Lord, watch over and cherish this blessed child of your creation. And then I just kind of have some random knickknacks sitting right here. I also have my anointing oil from my church. Moving on to this little section right here, this is kind of just some random things. So right here I have notes and flashcards from the Ascent classes that I took when I first became a Christian and first got connected with my church. So these are all notes, but these are things that I can reference and look at to help me on a daily basis. So I just hung those up, and then when I did my very first fast, I wrote it right here, and I wrote down all the things I learned, and then during that time I also wrote prayer areas. So this is kind of like miscellaneous miscellaneous things that I would like to have on display so that I can look at them, and when I'm spending my time in here, I can look back and I can reflect on these things. And then I also kind of have stickers from some devotional books. In this little area, I have a notepad hanging, and this has Micah chapter 6, verse 8 on it. Do justly, love mercy, walk humbly. And I just have that hanging up there for note taking. And then this little area, I have a mirror. I have a thank you card from my pastors at my church, which they're very near and dear to my heart, and this letter means so much to me, so I've kept it on display. And then right here, I just have my most commonly used items on a daily basis. So I have my Bible. I actually fostered this Bible. It was never in use, and it was my sister's, and she never used it, and she gave it to me, so I just loved it, and she's all used up. And then I also have my everyday journal, and then I have my binder for the paper I use to do my prayer closet, and you guys will see that in just a second. And then I also have my operations manual for my Exodus 17 prayer group. So things that I commonly use are up here, and then I also have my laptop as well. Now moving on to the drawers. This second drawer in here is where I have all of my pens. Like I said, I use everything I had. So I literally just used this little Louis Vuitton mini bag for pen storage. So I just kept that there. And then I hole punch my papers so that I can hang them on the wall. So we got my hole puncher. We have another cup of pen and pencils, and then we have this little bin full of tape. I have really cute colorful tape that I can hang my things in, sticky notes, extra paper for prayers, and just kind of little office tools that I will need during my studies. And then right here in this little area, I have a bunch of bookmarks and also pamphlets. And just really quickly, I have this little pamphlet right here. And when I was pregnant with Novella, I went to a place called the Colorado Pregnancy Center. I was supposed to go to Planned Parenthood, but they couldn't get me in for a month. So I found the Colorado Springs Pregnancy Center, and they are actually Christian. And they gave me this letter when I first went there. And it's just crazy because then a year later, I gave my life to Christ, and I just didn't know what was waiting for me. So this letter is very near and dear to my heart. So I just have some brochures and bookmarks there. And then on this little side, I have my beautiful planner. I will link personal planners information down below, and I will be doing a giveaway in one of my upcoming videos. So if you would like to get a planner yourself, please stay tuned. Then going into this next drawer, the drawers are pretty loud, okay? I have all of my journals and my Bible studies. Let me try to put this down. So Zach Wendell, he has a great Bible study for beginners. This is the one that I'm in for the New Testament currently. And then there's the Old Testament. And then I also have these books for a course at my church that I have yet to take. Everything kind of got put on hold because of COVID, but I have the pamphlets. So whenever they can start that class up again, we're going to take that. This was my little Bible holder. It's VeggieTales. God made you special, just like He made me. I used to love VeggieTales when I grew up. So it's so cute. I gotta keep it. I still use it. Oh, and then in here I do have a ton of prayers and things that I've already written that I kind of have stored in here. And then just a ton of my journals. I have a lot of journals. I probably need to get rid of some, but they're right there. And then I also have this mini Bible that was gifted to me. The first couple of things I have right here are just some scriptures. Some of my favorite, Isaiah 41:10 and Revelation 2:10. Also, my Bloom word. I talk about this in my next vlog that you guys will see after this. And then also, I have some artwork that I did when I first became a Christian. This was literally the month that I was saved. I made this for Easter. Probably shouldn't have done the little eggs, so excuse that. But I made this artwork for Jesus, my first Easter, and it's very important to me because this was the first Easter in my whole entire life that I had a relationship with Jesus. So this middle part, my idea here is to have like my artwork and scriptures. But this is where my actual prayer closet begins. So I use these command strips to hold up my prayers, and I hole punch my prayers, and I have them in different categories. So this category up top is for my family, Chance, Novella, and I. Down here I have a prayer section for the body of Christ. Down here I have just letters I've written to the Lord. Letters I've written to the Lord. Right here I have letters about friendships, This one is for my siblings. This one is for my sister's family. And then all along, as you guys saw in the decoration video, I have photos of my family and people that I need to remember to pray for. And as I continue to build this prayer closet, there will be even more photos. So that was it for this vlog, creating my prayer closet. I absolutely loved how it turned out. I'm so excited today to just be in there and spend every day in there and just be in stillness with the Lord and kind of have our own special place. I feel like that's really beautiful, and it's something that I've been wanting to do, especially because I am a mom and I'm so busy. I just feel like I need a special place where I can go, where I can kind of like separate. So that's how it turned out. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Please be sure to comment down below so we can start a conversation in the comment box, and also be sure to like it if you liked it and subscribe to see the rest of my content. I do have a variety of content on my channel. I have motherhood content, vlogs, lifestyle, but I also do have my testimony video, and I just share a lot of my faith as well. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.